Todo, porfa.
Esto no.
No, no, es así. Gracias. How are you guys? Can everybody hear me?
Esto no.
No, no, es así. Gracias. Okay. Hey, Simon, how are you? How are you, Simon? Boom, boom. Hello, Marco. All right, so I'm looking at US, at S&P 500 longs. Um, any equity long and the do. No camera today, sorry. Hey, team, how are you? SCM, how are you? SCM, I'm fine. Monitor Mind, how are you? Qué bien que hablas español. Gustavo Ramírez, claro que sí, papá. Hello, Fadi. Yeah, I'm fine, just a little tired. So, a couple of things here. This is the Dow. The Dow is my least favorite. So I'm looking at the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq for possible longs. My preferred market to place possible longs. Let's have a look actually. Mm-mm. So looking at that S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. Hello, Miguel. How are you? Thomason, how are you, mate? Yeah, the Nasdaq looks good. So this is what I'm looking at, right? I'm gonna go through the Nasdaq very quickly and then through the S&P 500. So what I like about going long here on U.S. equities is first of all, yesterday we had FOMC day, and if you remember, it was quite mixed at the beginning. It ended up being on the dovish side. That's why my shorts yesterday on the S&P 500 didn't work, right? Now, if you notice, I'm gonna put on the 3 minute chart so we can have the entire price action in one without having to zoom in. This is going to be a very quick session. I'm just gonna do the open, and if I don't get filled, I'll just delete my pending order. But let me go through my thought process on this. First of all, we had that big move to the upside, right, yesterday. So bullish, 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 bullish. Asian session range. Then we had that break of the Asian session highs at the London Open. The New York pre-market uh, broke with the London session highs. So looking for longs. Where are we going to find those longs? So there is a couple of zones that I'm looking at, and I'm going to show you, of course. Of course I will. So basically, first zone that I'm really looking at is I'm gonna go back to the. Actually, I don't know if I should show you this, but I am. Don't worry about it. Give me just a second. I'm looking at the Nasdaq. Right. So I'm gonna start. I mean, I just showed you, how I'm looking at, price action at the moment. Of course, that I am looking for a pullback to get in both long in this market, right? So if we go to the 1 minute chart, let's have a look at what happened here. Now, I'm going to start by looking at the London session pullback, right? So after the London Open, on which we saw that big spike and that break of the Asian session highs, all throughout London session, this market pulled back. Entry 34, 3403. I don't know what you're talking about, Giovanni. Yeah, I'm looking at the down. Are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's have a look. Let's analyze this. This is the last sweep of the low. Actually, last sweep of the low should be this one. Um, in any case, let's have a look. All right. The actual break of the London session highs was this, right? So, um, mm, very possibly we'll be looking at a pullback towards the 1255 level or so. My entry would be around these levels, even though, let me see the S&P 500, if I can find a better zone. I mean, not a better zone, but a clearer setup. What is it? US 30. I mean, yeah, I saw the US 30, but this market is a very rangy. I mean, for example, today I trade the downside on on the FTSE, which was, let me show you what I did here because it sucked. 2 minutes until the market open. I'm gonna do this very quickly. I'm sorry, this is not what I want. So here it is, the FTSE. Right, so here's the FTSE, and my trade was show the 5 minute chart. Here was my trade, right? So I got stopped out by a few pips, and then price hit my targets. In hindsight, there's no hindsight here. My stop loss positioning was good. Um, I don't like to go that wide. There's absolutely no reason. I just got stop haunted. Now, same thing here on the Dow. Um, since I'm looking for longs, right? 3403, 3432, 34034. Yeah, I mean, I see what I see what you're looking at, Giovanni. I would place my stop losses at the 33.96.7 below the New York range. The market just opened. The market just opened very quickly. Look at the Nasdaq. God damn. So this is gone. S&P 500 gone. The Dow. The Dow might be the one to give us the opportunity on a pullback. Because if you look at the Russell, the Nasdaq, everything just fucking exploded. But the Dow, right? But the Dow. So, very possibly we're going to get that Dow long. Oh boy, that's beautiful. I'm gonna place a 3400 long on the Dow. View. Where are you? I wasn't ready. I was not ready with my Dow chart because this is not the one that I wanted to trade, but you know what? It is what it is. Here it is. All right, so 3400, 34,000 level. I'm adding that order right now. Zero. Pending order. 34,000 level with a stop loss at the 33.57. Shit. I wasn't 33.57. Oh, place. God damn it. Oh man. 3400. I mean, possibly we'll get filled on this one. $2. So my this is a buy limit. My stop loss should be at 33,961. 33,961. Modify. Alright. I am going to risk on this particular pending order by limit. Thank you, Giovanni, for pointing this out, mate. Very nice. So I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. I am 3,400 is my entry. Right here, long position 3,400. If I don't get filled, I don't get filled. My stop loss is below, just below the structure low, targeting the highs of the day, and around 34 130. Um, and I am risking. It's a very low risk on this one. Let's have a look. Hold on. Pending order 3 lots, 4 lots. So it's 11:30. Hold on, 11 what? 11:70. So I'm risking 0.5% exactly. 34,130 is my target. 34,130. 34,130 is my target. Oh boy, just got triggered. Just got triggered and in the money. Got triggered and in the money. This is my trade at the moment, guys. I am going to move my stop losses to break even right now. Very nice trade. Very nice trade. Very nice trade. Moving my stop losses to break even. I cannot lose money now. This is very volatile, guys. Be careful with what you're doing. Very, very volatile. I got triggered long here. Move my stops to break even and just waiting for that move. All right, so hopefully we don't get stopped out here. Actually, I'm not going to move my stop losses back to my original risk. I'm going to move my stop losses back to my original risk level, just at just below the daily lows. Yeah, so risking right now, let's have a look at this. So risking, yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable with the same risk. Moving stop losses around this level. If I get stopped out, I will re-enter very, very possibly in this market. So, where was my original stop loss? Here. I'm actually thinking of moving my stop loss all the way to the to the structure low, but just still waiting on that confirmation. Handling my stop losses tighter, a little bit wider. So waiting for that pullback. My stop losses are below this low at the moment. Oh man, I got stopped out at a loss on this Dow long. Very possibly re-entering. Very possibly re-entering. Actually, no. Now that the lows just failed, won't be re-entering. Maybe on the fakey of of the age of the New York lows. We'll be re-entering maybe. Yeah, very possibly we'll be re-entering long here. Yep, re-entering long after the confirmation. Just a second, guys. Yep, re-entering long here. Buy. So I just bought again on the Dow. If I get stopped out on this particular trade, I will close my session here. Mhm. But I do like this particular setup on the fake key. So my stop loss right now on this trade is 33.80, 33.870, 33.870 for a full 1% risk right now. For a full 1% risk right now. So here is my trade targeting the highs of the move again. So if I get stopped out on this trade, I will close my stream and come back tomorrow, guys. Hold on, let me see if I can actually move my stop loss a little bit wider. No, that's fine. That's exactly where I want my stop losses. Right here. For a 22, for a 1% risk, let's have a look. Very possibly will be taken out at a loss here too. 22, 28. Yep. So minus 1.5 on the Dow. I haven't been taken out yet, but very possibly will be taken out here on the Dow. If all right, so let me explain to you where my position, my stop loss position is. My stop loss position is just below this week low, just at the top of that imbalance. And yeah, looks like I am going to get trigger on my stops. 24.26 is the level, 24.26. So 1% risk on this dip buy on the Dow. Right here, this one. Let's see. No, I can't share signals whilst I am doing this, mate. There's absolutely no reason to do that. I can. It's just not. It goes too fast. Goes too fast. Right. This should be, in fact, the level that we should look at buyers jump in. Right here, as you can see. I'm still in. I haven't been stopped out yet on this trade, but very possibly are again. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Super strong. The Dow. All equities are super strong. Just waiting for those buyers to jump in on this particular market. Right, just move my stop loss a little bit wider. So risking, this is a higher risk trade actually that I normally take. So it's about a 1.3%. But I do like this dip by 20. I do like this dip by all the time. Now I'm going to be taken out here at a loss, possibly. This is the level that buyers are going to jump in. If they do, right? 27.46. Let's see. 27.46. Right. So 1.18% risk on this dip buy on the Dow. Fully 1.18 risk on this dip buy on the Dow. Yeah, going to be taken out at a loss. Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, so guys, this didn't. Well, I'm still in on this trade, but most definitely will be taken out at a loss, and ticks away from being taken out. And yeah, just got taken out. Boom. No, well, not yet, not yet, but most definitely will be. Right? Most definitely will be. Um, yeah, I can't. Andrew Tate, are you in jail, Andrew? Aren't you in jail? 2880. You know what? I am thinking about possible, um, a stop loss positioning in this particular trade. Just have a look at the 1 minute chart. Here is where I am positioning this, this stop loss. Just got taken out. Boom. So lost that one and lost the previous one. So down today on the Dow about 1.5%. Nice trading. 28.80. Right. Uh-huh. All right. So let's have a look at this again. What did we do here? So I'm looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average on the 3 minute chart, and I mean this looks good still, but I'm not going. I mean I am not going to take any more trades. I am done for the day. Ended up the day minus overall minus 2.3%, so above my normal risk parameters, and yeah. All right. So, in hindsight, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? In hindsight, why did I do wrong? First of all, I got triggered here, and my trade went up immediately. Right? Hold on. This is actually what I was looking at, but still not yet. I got triggered in immediately, went up about 0.7%. I should have, uh, not close my trade, but I decided to move my stop losses to break even. Then I moved them back down. That was the first mistake. The second mistake, the dip buy here, maybe my size was a little bit a little bit too strong, but I'm fine with that risk. Now, let's have a look at possible um, re-entries because, all right, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Um, if you notice here, we are at a very strong zone. We are at a very strong zone, and I'm actually going to take the last. I'm going to take the last one here with the stop losses below that imbalance. After I get confirmation, right? Maybe that is a bull trap, but it's looking very good. This is what I've been trying to do so far. Let's have a look. Yeah. All right, taking the last shot for a long on the Dow right here at this particular zone. Keep your level. Oh boy. So let's go to the 1 minute chart. There you go, 1 minute chart. Might be the one that we were waiting for. So I'm going to try one last time on a buy here. Just bought with stop losses just below the lows, right there, just below the lows right there. And let's have a look at what we have here right now on the 5 minute chart. Looks good, and targeting the highs, of course, right? This is a very small risk because this is the last try on this market to the buy, right? Now, on the 5 minute chart, looks like this, right here. All right, very nice. Let's go. 25.15. Right. All right, moving higher. There you go, moving higher. I'm going to keep this one very, very tight, guys. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one very tight. So if I see any bit of a drawdown, I will, close it at a small break-even trade. But it's looking fine for the time being. All right. It's looking fine for the time being. All right, so let's have a look at this. Oh boy. All right. There you go. My original 17. What? 1701. All right, so this is the last try on this possible Dow long, targeting the highs, right? Targeting the highs. If I don't see any, I'm looking at the 1 minute chart. My entry is right below this week lows, and if I don't see any kind of bullish momentum, I'm going to close this at break even, and I am going to close it at break even right now. Closing it at break even. The reason that I closed it at break even was because of this. These two candles failed, to break with the highs. This is still very much bearish. I am not interested at all in this trade anymore. So, right there. Right there. It might still go up, but I am not interested in that trade. 41 what? 51. I need to look at this because 28, 50, 28, 53. Here you go. All right, 28, 53. 51. All right, guys. So, if you're still holding that, be careful. Be careful with the lack of momentum to the upside. This reversal might have worked. All right. So here's the deal. If I had taken that entry where I was supposed to take it, where I was supposed to take my entry was here, but I ended up taking my entry here, right? So I couldn't give this trade a room, right, to move in my direction because I already was hitting my daily stop loss, right? So if I had put my buy order here or enter at market here, now my trade would be at break even, and I could in fact give this trade room to move on my direction. But I wasn't able to do that because of what I just told you. Now let's have a look just having a look. I am not trading anymore. On gold side, sorry, on gold side. Oh boy. Now, this is the move that I was looking at in gold. I am, this is the move that I was looking at in gold for it to play out. Now, the reason that actually, I mean, this looks way too good to pass. This was on the swing trading group that I was looking at this possible setup. Let me show you what I was looking at. First of all, I was looking at this break of the highs, right? This break of the highs here. Then a ton of deep buyers here. This is just liquidity. They got taken out right now, and gold is right now. Hold on. Gold is right now hitting that zone. So I'm looking at the 10-minute chart. Um, right here. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we have this imbalance right in the market. Let me just delete this. We have this imbalance in the market, the one that I pointed out with this square right here, and we have a very strong, but very strong, demand area. Now, I was looking to get involved long here in this market in gold with the swing trading group, and I possibly am actually right now. That is hitting my entry, so that would be a 150 pips stop loss long in gold. Of course, that I am not going to place my buys just now, right? This is just way too bearish, and this market is just way too volatile for me to place that order. But I am, however, going to monitor it right now. So I am not logging out just yet. Good morning, Flute. Uh-huh. So my entry was at the previous daily low, right where price is trading at the moment. But taking an aggressive long here is just out of the question. Let's wait and see what happens, mates. All right, so here is here's the 2-minute chart. Here's that zone that I'm looking at. Mhm. All right, so if we're looking at the 2-minute chart, this is the 2-minute chart, right? We have this imbalance left to be filled, and I'm looking at this demand area right now. Oh, so let's have a look at what's going on here. So gold is hitting that zone. Very possibly, we could in fact get an amazing risk to reward ratio on a long position here. Um, hmm. Just have a look at this possible risk to reward ratio to first targets, mates. Just as what a 5R to first targets. Just an amazing risk to reward ratio. This is for the swing trading group, and the reason this is for the swing trading group is because of this. Um, Actually, I'm gonna show you on the daily chart. I'm just so lost. On the daily chart. Oh boy, hold on. On the daily chart, I said. On the daily chart. Well, fuck it. There you go. On the daily chart, we could in fact be targeting the 1975 level. Let's go back to that hourly. Right. I mean, this is so weak that it looks amazing. Right. I mean, buying into weakness just a good way to make money. Let's have a look here. Possibly taking it with such a small risk. But I need for at least a little bit of confirmation before I do. Because of how strong this move is, more so because of check out the Dow. This is what I told you. Now we could in fact get confirmation on Dow longs, but I'm not gonna be here for that. What I want to show you is actually the USD. The USD is just so strong, right? The US dollar is just rallying heavy. This is bringing down gold a ton. So it actually, oof, just have a look at that reaction at that demand area in this market. But again, if I were to do this, it's an amazing risk reward ratio. Right now should be around an 8R. If I were to do this, I would do it with such a low risk that I'm actually going to take it with a very, very limited risk. I'm going to send this to my swing trading group. So my stop losses are going to be at the 1917.80. 1917.80 with minimal risk, actually minimal, zero point zero 0.01. Just holding on for a second. Holding on for a second. The other thing is this, right? I'm just waiting for a little bit of confirmation because of this. Let me show you. If I go to the 7-minute chart or so, I'm also looking at this. Have a look at this. I'm also looking at this. If you notice, the same thing or the same structure that we had here is the same structure that we have here. So very possibly, if gold takes out this lows, it's going to take out all of this liquidity, right? Which means that yeah, and this demand zone just failed, which means that the actual zone that we could in fact be looking at for longs should be around these levels. I'm eyeballing it, of course, at the moment. Should be around here. Yes, gold just broke with those lows. Aggressive entries were not the way to go here. So let's wait and see what happens. I'm gonna put on a line. Oh boy, I'm gonna put on you know, a line for the actual lows. I mean, gold just broke with those lows, but that might be a fake. So let's wait and see. I mean, everything is a fake nowadays, right? No, this is a no-go because of gold breaking with those lows at the moment. Um, and the reason is, if I were to go long here, right, where would my stop loss be? There's no structured low to position my stop loss, right? There is absolutely not. On a swing trading wise, I could place my stop losses all the way down here, but that's just way too wide in my opinion, right? Way too wide. 200 pips stop loss for a deep buy of this matter. No, let's have a look at the 5-minute chart. Possibly looking at there's no structured low. I mean, there's no structured low. Structured low would be here at the 1918. Looking like a fake out of that zone. Um, yeah, 1918 and price is trading on the 1920. So that's a 20 pip stop loss. That doesn't sound that bad with minimal risk, right? So let's give it a go. At least I am going to give it a go with very, very minimal risk. At the 19, putting my stop loss at the 19, 1916. I'm sorry, 1915. Because this is a swing trade, right? So this is a swing trade, and if this is a swing trade, I should be placing my stop losses very wide. Yeah, this is a swing trade, so we're looking at a 4-hour chart. If we're looking at the 4-hour chart, I'm putting my stop losses below the structure low. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing in just a second, guys. Just give me a second, please. Now, all right. First of all, I'm going to send that signal to my VAPs. Gold buy at market. This is for the swing trading group, right? I am buying at market at what level? 1924 with stop losses at 1924 stop losses. I'm going to show you where my stop losses are. You're going to call me crazy, but this is where my stop losses are going to be. My stop losses are below the structure low at the 1894 level. 1894 level. Right? Don't call me crazy, because that is where 1894 level. 1894 level. Because I am targeting, my friends, if we go for the weekly chart, I am targeting, no, the weekly chart is way too wide, 3-day chart, right? I am targeting the 2000 level on this swing trade, so that gives me a little bit of room to breathe. 2K. All right, very good. So that, in fact, is giving me a 3R trade, almost a 3R trade. It's a very wide stop loss. If you're not used to do this, don't follow this trade. More so if you are not on the swing trading group. And I'm risking on this swing trade 1.3%. 1894 TP 2000 for a what is it, 2.5 hour or so, and risking 1.31%. All right, this is for the swing trading group. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you again. I was looking at this possible zone, right? My stop loss again is below the structure low, all the way at the 1894, so below this low. I am giving myself room for a drawdown towards this zone. I'm actually going to place the video. I'm going to record the video for my VIPs. You know, that's what I'm going to do. Yep. So you can listen to what I'm saying. All right, traders, how are you? Let's have a look at what I'm doing here. Now, I was looking at this market, gold, right, on the 50-minute chart pre-market, actually during London session and the Asian session, and I was looking at this structure, right? This structure, this range. And, you know, I saw a ton of deep buyers here, you know, weak players in the market, eager to get long, right? And I was waiting for price to sweep all of this sell side liquidity, right? Price did, and it hit that demand zone right here, the one that created the break of the structure. The imbalance or inefficiency in this market was already filled, as you can see here. Let me point it out. And my stop losses in this trade are just below the structure low at the 1894. So here are my stop losses. Now the reason that my stop losses are there is because I'm giving myself room for a drawdown in this trade towards the 1909 level, on which I am planning for an add to this deep buy in gold. This is, in my opinion, the deep buy that we have been waiting for a while in this market. My first targets are at the 2000 level, all the way up here. To show you my targets, I'm going to go to the actual 2-day chart, the 2000 level, and then I'm going to let it ride. Now, this might look a little bit risky in the sense that this 2-day candle looks very bearish, but this market is super strong, super strong. So on the hourly, looks like this. Still holding on that trade. Right now, it's at break even around my entry, and I'll keep you guys posted. Right, so that was my thought process in gold. Good morning, Flute. I think I already told you good morning. Let's take that and let's send it to my VIPs. I think this is the one. I don't know. So, guys, how are you? How was your day? I had a red day myself, about 2.3% down. A little bit over trading in my part, with most of all with that last Dow, which was a break even, but that's fine. Hold on. Um, right. So, yeah, a little bit of overtraining on my side. A couple of bad decisions. The first one, the only bad decision I may add, was not to, when I decided to put my stop losses at break even, not to hold my stop losses at break even on this move. What was it? This move to the upside. Now, again, this is why I closed at break even, my second entry on the Dow. And any questions at all, guys? I'm all ears before I actually move to finishing up my day, right? So gold, here we go. Let's look at this market. Uh, so the hourly, right? How, there you go. Now, this is the reason that I was telling you that I was starting with minimal risk, because there was absolutely no way to put that, stop loss in, right? There was no structured low to put that stop loss. That's the reason that I started with minimal risk and planning to add on a dip, right? This is just building a position. This is a different kind of trading than day trading, right? I start with the smallest part of my position here, because on swing, when it comes to swing trading, right? You have to build a position, and you don't want to miss the moves, because there's so low, there's so little, actual trades when swing trading, that you don't want to miss the moves. So you start with a very small portion of your position. If it goes in your direction, well, that's good, because you're already in the trade, right? But if it doesn't, and if it draw downs on you a little bit, then you have room to build the position lower in this case, because we're looking for longs, right? Now, I am very happy about this particular one. Yeah. Let's go to the last chart on this day. Whew. How are you guys? I'm super tired, insanely tired. I've been up since, I've been in front of my chart since 11 p.m. last night, and right now it's 9 a.m. So you can imagine, right? Huh. All right. Any questions, guys, before I log out? If not, welcome to the team. To all newcomers. Today I sent two signals. Both signals hit stop loss on the VIP group, which is fine, because On my last 12 to 13 trades, I had no losses. So you can't win them all. You are going to have losses. What's important is to manage your risk accordingly, right? Now, hmm. So, if you follow me on this trade, you're not going to get updates. Um, but oh boy, hold on. Made a typo. All right, I made a typo. So you're not gonna get updates, but yeah, that's my thought process on this. This is, this is really looking good. I really dig this setup. This one in particular. If you look at silver, very different, very different. Yeah, if you look at silver, it's very different, right? In the sense that um, there is absolutely no level to play off of here, right? Silver really needs a leg down before it goes up, in my opinion. Let's have a look at all metals. Same thing here. No, this sucks. This one, on the other hand, this is what. Let's have a look. Yep, this is platinum. Platinum is the much better play. Too bad that I can't trade platinum here. Um, Actually, let's have a look. Because if I can, I'll be possibly looking for that one. No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So, platinum, my friends. Have a look at this possible setup. This is amazing, right? So, platinum, I thought that I couldn't. This is insane. Platinum broke with the structure, the highs, etc., and now is mitigating the actual demand zone. The risk here would be a lot tighter in platinum, and this might go to my VAPs. If I were not already in that gold long, and I can't calculate the position size here, but let's calculate the position size in this one. Just for a second, guys. It's a 50 peeper. It's a 50 peeper. It, Hold on. It's a 50 peeper in platinum. Let me quickly calculate that. 10:08. Hold on. New order. Pending order. Um, with stop loss at. Let's see. So I don't know if I can. Yeah, I actually can. I actually can and will. Now I'm going to send this one to my VIPs. Let me just. Alright, platinum is going to be for VIPs only, right? So I'm gonna take that long at market right now in platinum. Um, yeah, I'm going to take a long in platinum at market right now with stop losses below the structure low right now, and I'm going to send that to my VAPs. Ugh, so wide, I knew it. The the spread is very wide here. I'm only risking on this. This would be like a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. No, 1-to-3, 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio on platinum. So where are my targets going to be in this market? Well, that's quite easy. I'm going to target a higher time frame liquidity, which is this around the 1050 level. So that's a good one, 1050 level for a hold on, I'm going to send this to my VIPs first, and then I'll be with you. New VIP trade. That's a, what is it? XPT USD. Shite. XPT USD. Buy at market. We're going to try to swing this one too, but with the VIPs, right? Buy at market at the 10.18. So with the stop loss at the 10.09 and TP all the way up here at the 10.60. And platinum rallies a ton. 10.60. So 1060 is my platinum target. I'm risking very low here. That's a 1 to 5. That's a 5R. 5R already in profits. And I am risking, my friends, 0.38%. 38%. I'm going to leave you with this. This is platinum. Very good trade. Both of those trades are very good, mate. Very good setups. So I am targeting. I'm going to record the video for my VIPs, right? So let's go to the 5-minute chart. My entry was a little because of the spread, right? Because of the spread, my entry was all the way up here. So let's say 160, 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio or so. But this is a good setup, you know. This is a good setup, you know. This is the better setup. You know, gold is in profits too. So I'm going to record this video for my VIP. So listen out or listen in, whatever you want to call it. Hello traders, how are you? Let's talk about this platinum long, right? So I was looking at platinum on what was it, the 2-minute chart or so, 3-minute chart. My entries are normally on the 3-minute chart. Now I wanted to take my entry here at the 10.18, doesn't matter. I mean, remember that pricing differs from broker to broker, but I got in very high because of the wide spread, right? That doesn't matter. What I saw, right, platinum in a very strong up move, right, coming back towards the demand zone that created this particular break, feeling all the inefficiencies in the market, and now we got our entry. Beautiful setup, and I'm targeting the higher time on the. I'm gonna show you on the 30-minute chart, right? I am targeting this particular inefficiency in the market imbalance or gap, whatever you want to call it, right here. All right. And of course, this supply zone that created the entire break to the downside. So this is my target exactly here, the supply zone on a very nice dip. Holy shit, I'm sorry, there's super windy here and a door just blew shut. All right, so my stop losses are below the structural lows, of course, right? Yeah, I'm targeting, I'm targeting the supply zone because first of all, it hasn't been mitigated just yet. Secondly, there's a ton of liquidity here left to be swipe or sweep. I don't know how you call it in English, but that's the whole idea. My trade is in profits at the moment and running very nicely. My stop loss level, actually my stop loss level is, let me show you on the 50-minute chart. My stop loss level is, yeah, it's right here below the structural lows, right below these lows. Right. Have a nice day, guys. Trade safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Right. So this is the platinum trade for my VIPs. Could you make a setup for platinum for those who can? I don't know what you mean by that. Uh, I don't know what you mean by that, mate. Uh, all right, so very good setup both on platinum and gold. The swing trading gold is looking good. Just a quick last look before I log out at my gold trade. If I were to tell you that price reversed here, you wouldn't believe me. But yeah. So this is a long-term trade. I'm possible. I don't know if I'm going to cut it short here, but you know what? This is just the liquidity waiting to be taken out. So let's have a look at possible targets, not on the higher time frames, but this is the thing. The difference between gold and platinum is quite different because in platinum we do have a ton of structure in the market to target, right? Whereas in gold we don't. We have to go to higher time frames. Man, well, very possibly will be exiting. Yeah, the 2000. Very possibly will be exiting before the 2000 level around the 1980 or so, if it runs. Just because of what I told you, right? Just because of what I told you. Always, I mean, you have to look for those, uh, you know, um, uh, structure highs, structure lows, to take profit. This setup in particular, even though it was, or my stop loss is super wide, because my position size is so small, right? But was a clear sweep of the lows, just a liquidity grab before the continuation. This is what I was looking for. Let's see if it plays out. For the time being, it's looking very good, very good. So, a last look before I log out at U.S. equities. Yes. So look at the Dow. Look at the Dow. Woof. All right, guys. I'm logging out. I'm beat. Um, I just set it up as a buy limit. Maybe that's what he means. No. Did I put buy limit? No, buy at market. Buy at market both. So the Dow. This is the 30-minute chart. Let's have a look. This is the 10-minute chart. I'm sorry. Let's have a 2-minute chart just to have a look at what's going on here. We have a clear. Not a clear rejection of those lows. But I wouldn't be comfortable holding on to that trade still. You know, because I was looking at metals. Because I was looking at metals, I missed on the second opportunity of a long entry with a very tight stop loss on the Dow long. Yeah, that was a big miss. That was a big miss. My stop loss would have been very tight here. But that's fine. I'm happy with my two metals long right now. Would have been my stop loss with a minimal. I don't know. I would have risk 0.2% on this trade. Yeah. Um, that's right. All right. So there's nothing else to do but monitor those trades. Very happy about this particular. Well, my risk on platinum is super small, right? It's just a 0.38% risk in platinum, and um, yeah, I'm fine with it. Let's have a quick look at the S&P 500. Oh, again, same thing. I missed the S&P 500 long that I was looking at. You know, if you, let's have a look at the Nasdaq. I bet you it's the same thing. No, the S&P 500 really hit my entry zone. Um, yeah, but because of Giovanni, I got caught up with the Dow because the Dow was the first one that started to dip. Yep. But this is the setup that I was looking at on the S&P 500. This is a very clear setup on my entry model. A break of the London highs, then a dip towards the demand zone that created that break for a mitigation of said demand zone with stop losses below the session lows for a nice 5.6 R, which was my original trade idea. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think that I'll be doing this, too much. You know, holding on to trading sessions and yeah, two long trading sessions and and spending the entire London session behind my screens. It's just too tiring, and I I'm not performing optimally. Today I didn't perform optimally. So for the time being, that's me. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.